Okay. Okay. Welcome. My name's Devon,
My name's Lewis.
and welcome to the Watchlist podcast. First question, obviously. Why are we doing this?
We're bored, so
Very bored.
Well, we're bored, and also we like talking about anything nerdy. So it doesn't really, if we can get our opinions out there, I don't care. Like that's really the main reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
We like talking about anything, movies,
Yeah,
whatever it is. So
mainly it's going to be about... so this podcast, it's going to be about movies, shows, superhero movies, bodybuilding. Later on down the line, we're going to be asking you guys about... I'd say about like problematic situations. Have you got any questions for us? What if this and that? What would you do in this scenario?
yeah, we'll be taking questions from you guys, and we want to answer it after. Just give our opinions. This is really what this is all about.
Exactly, but I think we should give a little introduction to ourselves. This is just an intro episode, just to introduce myself and Lewis. And then in the next, we're going to be uploading every Monday on Spotify, on YouTube, and
You want to go first?
my name's Devon, 21. I'm a uni student studying law, and I love movies, love anime. I love. I'm now getting back into reading. I've read Dune. I'm reading Dune Messiah because I know that there's going to be a movie. The movie's going to come out next
Guess
year.
where we go on to that for
Yeah.
onto these books from.
No, well, listen, I heard about Dune and I thought it was... I've heard it's good. I heard that it was basically like the baseline for what...
Space operas.
basically before Star Wars, Star Trek, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, if this came before those big names, surely it's good. So I bought them. I even told you, and you were shook by that.
Well, yeah, I knew about Dune as a name. I just didn't know really like what it was about. And then you bought a book because like I've never seen this guy read a day in his life. I can't lie to you. I've seen him have books, but I've never seen him read books. So I was like, you read?
No, but you've seen me read manga.
Yeah, but manga's different. Right? That's basically like saying I've seen you read like comics. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I'm talking like a novel, full length novel. And Dune is a thick book. Like the first Dune book is thick.
Yeah.
So I was like, you read?
Look,
I was surprised.
I'm trying to get back.
Surprise.
I'm more of at the time when I got the Dune books, I was more of a gamer. I loved. I still love Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2 mainly. I don't know. I was just mainly into like story games. Spider-Man. The disappointment of Spider-Man 2. I don't even want to get started on
Now
that
he
shit.
says disappointment, but when he got the game, he stayed up like for 2 days straight, like playing it. Like he ignored everything else. Just
Yeah,
playing it.
but like I was hyping it up, and you can't really blame me. I was
Yeah, he's a Spider-Man fanboy.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't like Spider-Man?
Me.
You do? Okay, alright.
No, I don't. No,
Okay.
no, I don't hate him. I just don't find him as cool as people make him out to be.
So who would you prefer?
Superman. Oh wait, out of Marvel.
Okay, cool. Let's just say out of Marvel.
Ooh. I don't really like Marvel as much as DC. That's why.
So, but would
but
you
if I had to pick one,
over Spider-Man?
Iron Man.
No.
I'm not even talking about the DC EU or whatever, cinematic universe. I'm not even talking about that. Just I like Iron
You mean the
Man.
MCU?
The MCU, sorry.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying
Yeah,
as a
there you go.
general character, I think Spider-Man is. It either comes to Spider-Man or personally for me, Fantastic Four. That's for me.
Not really. I mean, Fantastic Four is alright to be fair with you, but it depends on what you're reading, really. Because that's the reason I don't like the superhero genre as much, is because you have so many versions of it that you don't know where you're starting. Like I'm more on the manga side. You already know me.
Okay, fair.
But what I like about mangas is that there's a beginning and then there's an end.
Yeah.
Right? If there is an end, obviously, but. There will always be a beginning, middle, and end to it. You don't go to Naruto, right, and you're like, oh, no, you have to start from the 60th issue and then go forward. No, you can't do this. It doesn't work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
If I wanted to put someone new onto superhero comics, I genuinely, like, I don't think I can do it, because no one wants to do homework like that.
True, and it would be such a stretch just to go from each comic. Not even it doesn't go by chronological order, as you said.
Yeah.
If you want to get into, I don't know, X-Men.
Yeah.
There's different versions, there's different timelines. Does this correlate with that? But I think now recently in terms of like the comic book industry, from what I've seen, there's they've been very consistent, both Marvel and DC. With DC, they've done the absolute Batman series, which
they're starting with
they've done diabolical.
Everybody's
stuff.
talking about it. Now.
Everyone's
Yeah.
in that universe, and everyone's big or everyone's somewhat freaky. Black Cat, freaky.
Oh yeah.
Batman is just a giant, and apparently he's the same age as us. Bane is 2 times the size, and now recently there's a what do you call it? There's the new look of the Joker, who is just a ghoul.
Oh right, yeah. You can just see what he is.
Who's just a ghoul.
Like a fucking goblin on steroids.
So how is Batman even gonna defeat that? But yeah, no, I think when it comes to right now with the comic book era, I think DC's doing very well, especially under the wing of James Gunn. James Gunn doesn't really focus on the comics, from what I am aware of, but they are taking it. They're having a bit of a turn.
Some research, as far as I know.
Yeah, but they're doing a bit of a turn, obviously, in the Absolute series.
Yeah.
Batman, he doesn't have his money, yet he's still. I think he has his mum still, but I don't know. He doesn't. Batman doesn't have his money. Superman is already a teenager, and he's he doesn't. He
doesn't come to Earth as a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't crash. I don't think he crash lands with next to the farm with Ma and Pa Kent.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. So as far as I know, I've not even read it, but Absolute Superman is kind of meant to be. He's also very different. So like, for example, where you'd originally have him from the House of L, like, where they're kind of almost as. How do you say it? I mean, they're almost like a feudal house, right? Like a aristocracy in a sense. This version of him is actually the son of workers. That's basically what they are. Like the whole point is that Krypton is like corrupted and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's a darker turn on Superman, but I still think that they have not done like the evil Superman trope yet, as far as I know.
No, because I think right now, especially after the great release of Superman, I think they've gone past the side of the evil version of Superman. Because honestly, I hope so as well. Because I mean, when it first, I'm pretty certain it was Injustice. Injustice is the first is the first version of evil Superman, and at that point, at that time, people view Superman as boring. They don't really care.
There's still some people that do.
Yeah, there's still to this day. But at the time, they thought, okay, Superman's boring. How can we twist it? Let's make a godly figure, evil. Let's make him evil. Yeah. Let's make him a tyrant. Let's make him evil as shit. So they made the Injustice games, and then since then it's been a whole different version. Minus DC out of that as well. We've got Homelander, basically just an evil version. People see him as an evil version of Superman, but a lot weaker. Even some people say Omni-Man as well. Brightburn.
Brightburn definitely.
Brightburn is a good. I like Brightburn's adaptation.
I'll be honest with you, I've not seen it.
You haven't seen Brightburn?
No. Okay, so first and foremost, because I think we got a bit carried away in this. So my name's Lewis. I'm 21, university student as well. The difference between me and him is he's more of the movie buff, and I'm just kind of a grifter. Yeah. I'm only just getting into the scene. I know certain things. I can pick things up very quickly, but it's just
I'm more into the movie niche, and I'm more up to date with the news. I'm very up to date. I try to keep myself updated with up and coming movies, but okay. Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you.
Hit me.
What? Okay, so this is off the top of my head because I don't actually have it down, but 2026, I genuinely believe, we have let's just take away the film stuff. We are living exceptionally well. This run is generational to the point where I genuinely think there's some stuff that's going to get delayed. Stuff's going to get delayed. No, I'm not joking.
Go on.
So, okay, cool. Alright, 2026 is not in chronological order because I can't really think of it at the moment, but this is what I know. Daredevil season 2, Daredevil Born Again season 2. We've got Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2. We've got Invincible season 4. We've got Avengers Doomsday, which just finished filming. We've got Spider-Man Brand New Day. We've got Supergirl. We've got what else? We've got the World Cup I know that. See, outside of filming,
Yeah.
but it's the World Cup.
It's the World Cup,
You,
yeah.
you know, it is
Everybody
one of,
watches it. Yeah.
it is one of the best sports in the world. No one can-
Even if you don't like watch football, I don't watch football.
you'll
you'll
know
support
of
you'll
the
support
World
your
Cup.
country. You'll
You
support
would
your
know.
country.
You would
Yeah.
know of it. And then we have the big one, GTA 6. We got another one. That is going to be a pandemic of everyone's calling off work, and
Yeah.
even the bosses would know because they're probably gonna have to call off work.
Yeah, probably.
It's then what else is there?
Unless they do the whole like it's ready, but like wait 1 more year still. They keep doing this.
That's why I think.
But but the thing is about GTA 6, right? Getting onto that, like they better be like exceptional for the time that they've taken.
they have had so much time to create this game. I don't want to put my expectations too high for GTA 6 because
People will anyways.
have you seen the trailers? Have you seen the second trailer as well?
Yeah.
Because it includes some gameplay, but it's
Yeah, I saw it.
kind of harder to depict what's gameplay and what's actual
Yeah.
thingy.
Yeah.
But if you compare this to Red Dead Redemption 2,
Oh yeah.
oh, the difference is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing: I want to go into every single building physically possible. People have been waiting years for a decade. They've been waiting for what? It's 14 years now.
Yeah.
So they've been waiting for so long, and then, bro,
Nearly 20 years.
there's been people who had newborns, and now those newborns are going into
growing up,
like secondary school.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been.
Yeah.
So it's to the point where they need to really wow us with this game.
Oh, yeah. I think that's kind of it's gonna work against them, to be honest with you. Because the thing is, the more expectations something has, right, especially like something like this, keeping in mind obviously that people are gonna be riding off the success of Red Dead Redemption 2 because everybody loves that. They're gonna be like, well, since GTA 5 was so loved, then Red Dead Redemption 2 was like the newest thing they got to us, and it was actually really good. This
Yeah.
has to be even better. So now, not only do they have to like beat. Not only do they have to beat GTA 5, they have to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. So they make something completely new.
100%.
It's a goal that's like insane to reach, but they could. I mean, I hope they
Once
do. I
the
pray.
pre-orders come, once the pre-orders release, 100%.
Oh, yeah,
You're crazy.
yeah,
I'm getting the deluxe edition, everything.
Yeah, go on.
Bro, everyone's gonna be getting the thing is, when it comes to the pricing, I'm pretty certain
Oh, it's gonna be insane.
it's gonna be at least a standard edition, £100.
Insane. Yeah.
So like $100. That's the standard edition,
Yeah.
because if you've seen recently, the new Super Mario Kart World, that one was £80, £79.99. So if that's the standard, and if I don't know if PlayStation and Xbox are gonna either set that bar or they're just gonna continue with the whole $69.99 route. But the fact that this is GTA 6, the most anticipated game, there is no other game that is more anticipated than this. Ghost of Yotei. Originally, GTA 6 was supposed to come out 2025.
Yeah.
That was announced at 2023.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the night that they got the.
I know,
leaks on
me
it,
too.
yeah.
Everyone was gassed.
Yeah.
But then when what do you call it? The second trailer came out. Okay, people are happy. People love to see it. And then GTA 6, and then it says May 2026, and then people are like, okay, what's going on? But Sucker Punch, they were celebrating. They loved it because who could blame them? Why? No one is going to look at Ghost of Yotei and then think, okay, I'd rather that than GTA 6.
GTA 6, yeah.
Everyone is so fixated on GTA 6.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, with the stuff that's coming out in 2026, we got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
I'm not watching.
We've got Shrek 5.
Yeah.
We've got 28 years later, The Bone Temple, so the sequel, which actually came, it's the sequel less than a year before, the first 28 years later that came out this year. By the way, bad movie. I don't like it. Bad movie. I don't like it. We got Scary Movie 6, which it's just going to be a shit show, but everyone's going to love it. I mean,
it's
no one's going to
it's
take
the
it
same thing,
seriously.
yeah.
The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan.
Now you're in my place. Yeah.
Now, see, this is your
that
realm
place,
because I haven't read The Odyssey. I know it's very respected. It's very respected.
That's an understatement.
It's actually okay, all right.
So the way you have to look at it like this, right? I mean, obviously, not everybody reads it. Don't get me wrong. The Odyssey and the Iliad, which are like written by the same person or group of people, we don't know, because Homer is the person that's attributed to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta understand Greek culture back in those days. This was like a oral tradition, so it's a poem. Someone would recite this, and people would listen to it. It's a performance, and then somebody wrote it down, or a group of people wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like different versions of it, but these are the ones that made it now.
Yeah.
The Odyssey and the Iliad has basically had the most effect, especially the Odyssey, on storytelling for the Western canon. So like if you look at like Lord of the Rings, right? It's basically the Odyssey. The whole point is it's a journey from point A to point B and everything that happens in the middle. Right?
Okay.
You know where you want to go. You know what you have to do to go there. But now you get these obstacles and people and villains, all this. It's the same thing. But it comes from that.
Yeah.
Like the structure of it anyways.
Okay.
A lot of myths had this type of structure, but that's what the Odyssey is. So I'm gassed because I've wanted an Odyssey movie for time. Ever since I'm one of the few people that loves Troy. The 2004 Troy. With
I've seen it with you with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, yeah, he played Achilles. I wish someone could have done a better job at it, sure, because it's bad. Like in the sense that they changed the whole point of why the story's happening. They make a whole love story between two people that hate each other, like hate each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I hope Christopher Nolan does a good job at it because I trust him on certain things. I can't lie to you.
But have you heard, you've heard of the cast, right? They have a stat. I mean, this is Christopher Nolan. If you saw
he's worked with a bunch of people. So
this is literally A-list tier actors.
Literally, yeah.
We've got So here's where it comes down to. So we've got Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Zendaya, John Bernthal.
I don't like that Zendaya's playing. I think some people said she's playing.
Well, I mean, we'll see. It literally says who will Zendaya play? She's reportedly playing the goddess Athena.
Oh God!
I
think they could have gone a better person.
Look, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I have no idea. I can't really say much. I've never read the Odyssey, so
it's not that. It's more like Athena's the goddess of war.
Here's the thing: I could understand. This is what aura comes down to, because I could understand the fact that when mid-production and exactly 1 year before the movie comes out, they're selling out pre-order tickets for the movie.
Yeah,
it instantly sells out. It's breaking the websites.
Yeah.
That is how much hype people have for this movie. So when I'm hearing this,
there's a big fan base.
Okay, I'm hearing some good stuff, but not to mention the cast is. It's just exceptional.
It's stacked, yeah.
So Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Zendaya, John Bernthal, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway. Then we got some familiar faces: Himesh Patel, John Leguizamo from. He's been in a lot of movies. He's been in John Wick or.
Yeah, I know you're talking
about. Who else is?
I don't remember names, but if you tell me like a movie, I think.
But these are like familiar. What do you call it? Charlize Theron. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. She was in Fast and Furious.
Which one?
You know that? No. The tall blonde woman.
Oh.
Tall blonde woman that basically was blackmailing Dom.
Yeah.
She's in it. Yeah. Elliot Page. He was in what do you call it? The Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
Inception. That's where. Then we got Mia Goth. She was in Pearl, the horror movie.
I'm not seeing
No. But she's a well-known, respected actor. Benny Safdie, so he was in Oppenheimer. So these are like returning actors.
He does that a lot, though.
He does that a lot, but there's obviously now there's a difference. We don't have Cillian Murphy. We don't have.
I can't see that Cillian Murphy playing anyone in the Odyssey.
True, but
unless he's some background character, but he's too big an actor to play a background.
Yeah. But my point is, there's a lot of things stacked for 2026. And there's a new one, October 9th, 2026. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, the movie.
Oh, the anime.
And I think Zuko. He is getting recasted as Stephen Ewan, the guy who voices Invincible.
Yeah.
People don't like that.
I don't like that either. I don't know why.
People don't like that. They want the original actor.
Yeah, because he played in Korra as well.
Yeah.
So you have Zuko is still alive in Korra.
Yeah.
But he's got a nephew. His nephew's played by the original voice actor of Zuko, and the guy's there, so he's chilling. I don't know why they changed his voice.
I mean, I like Stephen Ewan. I do like him.
Yeah, but he doesn't sound like a grown adult.
No, I don't know why they recasted him.
Like Steven Yeun. Okay, if you show me like teenage Zuko, maybe.
Yeah.
But Steven Yeun does not have the voice of a grown adult.
No.
Mark doesn't sound like a grown adult.
I don't really
To
see
me,
it.
anyways.
We got the new Street Fighter movie, which does have a. I don't really know why they would do it. It's got a weird cast. They've got 50 Cent. They've got Noah Centineo.
Wait, what?
They have 50 Cent. 50 Cent is good. He even released what do you call it? He released a promo for the character he's playing. He's playing. I don't even play Street Fighter, but
I'm not even. I'm not a Street Fighter guy either. I'm just saying that like I think
it's random, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just getting whoever they can to be like a
I
recognizable.
mean, he's going to be playing. He'll play Borag in the upcoming version of Street Fighter. I don't really care for Street Fighter. They've got Mortal Kombat 2, which originally was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
But they extended it by 6 months, which I don't get why. But I mean, hell.
I'm not gonna. I thought I'll watch it anyways. I don't think I'm much of a Street Fighter guy to begin with.
But I think well, if this is true, because I'm pretty certain this is one of the movies that I know that might get delayed. And we talked about this briefly. Dune Messiah, 25th of December, 2026. Now, I think this will get delayed to 2027.
I don't think
and
so.
I think it should, because 2027 is an even better year. But I'll get into that later. But I think this one will get delayed more. There's no updates from what I've heard.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, they'd still be in the process of making.
They are still. They're in Hungary right now. They're filming it. They're in production.
Yeah, so obviously, you wouldn't get any updates yet because they're still in the middle of it. I doubt it will get delayed though, purely because so many people are like. You gotta understand, Dune 1 did well.
Mm-hmm.
Dune 2 did exceptional. Me and you were there. We watched it. Yeah. And then Dune 3 Messiah, which would be closing off the Paul's arc, basically.
Yeah.
You're reading it as you go. He's
am.
reading right now, so
Yeah,
he'll know
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
how it ends. Dune Messiah is like everybody's waiting for that now. Because you gotta understand, you built so much of an audience with just Dune 2 alone. So many people just love Dune now. They got into Dune because of these movies now.
Yeah.
You're one of them. You can tell.
I got into it. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where I doubt it might come maybe a month or two later than all these other projects.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it will get delayed to 2027 purely because the date that from Rotten Tomatoes, that's what the article's saying, it is set to be Christmas Day 2026. I have a feeling if it does get delayed, it will just have to get delayed to next year because it's literally at the end. But I think the biggest one, and we cannot ignore it, Avengers Doomsday. There's only 2 Marvel movies from what I can remember that are coming out. We've got Spider-Man Brand New Day,
Right.
and then we've got Avengers Doomsday. Now, my problem with Doomsday is that there's no hype. As in, no, that's the wrong one. There's no build-up. There's no build-up.
There is no hype. I've not seen nobody talk about it.
No, I've seen no. People are hyped for this, and as much as obviously I remember you told me that you said that this won't even reach 1 billion.
It won't.
It will.
It won't.
It will.
I promise you.
The top 10 movies, or grossing movies, even the worst one, Avengers: Age of Ultron, that still hit 1 billion.
Listen, yeah, okay, cool. But what I'm trying to say is this, right? So Marvel, generally speaking, has been on just a downward spiral at this point, right? None of its movies what movies that they've made so far has even reached the same heights as like an Endgame or something else like that. And you might say, oh, but that's unfair because
As in like hype, or as in like
the hype in terms of just like people genuinely enjoying the movies. I've seen more people hate on the new movies than I've seen people love them.
I've seen people love the new movies now recently, but when it came, let's say as soon as Phase 4 started and it was after Endgame, that's when people started to hate on it. But then I've seen people they like Shang-Chi, but then they hated Eternals, but then they like Spider-Man No Way Home, but then they hated I think the main problem that Marvel has had was, first off, they were very clouded by the money that they made from Infinity War and Endgame. They made so much, so they distributed that into shows, but that was where they kind of did that was the bad
It was
thing.
content. It was content for content's sake. So the problem with Marvel is they just like putting out titles because they think quantity will make up for whatever they're losing. But they're losing so much because the quality is so bad. That's why I consider myself a Marvel and DC grifter, I guess you can say. Like I'll watch if I think something will be good, right? But I'm not gonna watch something if I think it's gonna be bad. Devon, on the other hand, he's been a superhero buff ever since I've known him. So, the reason why I say that is purely just because, like, okay, you literally listed off a couple of movies here that are just gonna overshadow this. How many people are gonna want to watch a Marvel movie once they've watched like an Odyssey or once they've watched a Dune Messiah, basically? So it just doesn't seem like something that is gonna reach as many people.
I'm telling you, this movie, obviously, when I say it is going to, in my opinion, it is going to hit $1 billion. Whether you might not believe it or not, fair enough. Because to be honest, the movies that we've got are stacked, especially with DC as well. Supergirl, people are very excited for that. And the new Clayface horror movie, which I don't even know why that's a thing. But hey, because I trust in James Gunn's direction, because
of course you do.
Yeah, of course I do.
Then I was saying, like, because basically when James Gunn first got put into DC, I just had no faith in the guy. I was like,
yeah, and I was fighting against you.
DC was on, yeah.
I was fighting against you.
He was getting annoyed at me because I kept saying to him that like don't get too gassed, because obviously
the man has no misses in terms of his superhero direction and writing. He's literal no misses. Guardians 1 to 3, 2 is probably.
I became a believer once I watched Superman.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't care about Guardians.
So that's why I had to tell you, because this man has no misses. He did Guardians 1 to 3, all bangers. Yeah. I mean, 2 was like the lowest one out of the 3, but it still was a banger. And then what do you call it? We got Peacemaker season 1, season 2's on an exceptional run and amazing. Creature Commandos, something that not a lot of people know because one, it's animated, but then again, James Gunn did write, and I think he directed a couple episodes. That still did very well. Yeah. Then we got Superman, which did amazingly, a great start to that. And then we've got I think it was still in theaters. He announced that Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, the sequel, is going to come out in 2027.
Yeah.
When have you heard a sequel to a well-beloved movie that is still in theaters and that's going to come out in the next 2 years? Because Shang-Chi, the Simu Liu, what do you call it? The person who plays Shang-Chi.
Right, yeah.
He had his movie at 2021. We have not seen the character of Shang-Chi since his movie. And I don't know how they're going to...
flopped.
No, I mean, define flopped.
It literally flopped. Like, they didn't make as much money as they didn't. I don't even think they broke even.
No, I think they did. I mean, it grossed over 432 million worldwide during its theatrical release.
Right, and how much did it cost them to make a movie though?
Let me wait. Was it? Is it here a mess? All right, let me check the budget. Because I don't think I'd say Eternals. That's a flop.
Oh yeah.
No, because they went back.
They've done my boy Jon Snow wrong. got involved in this project,
and we still haven't seen him. We haven't even seen Blade yet.
Yeah,
we have not seen Blade. The production of Shang-Chi: Legend of the Ten Rings was 150 million.
150 million, and then worldwide it was
432. So it made a profit, but it wasn't a.
It was an insane level of profit.
Yeah.
So they barely scraped by.
It's one of the lower budgets for an MCU original film, comparable to the Phase 1 MCU movies.
Damn.
Yeah, but
for Marvel, that's bad.
The point is, when I think he tweeted it. He got kind of annoyed because the last time this guy appeared in his own movie, Shang-Chi, was in 2021. It's now 2025. 5 years. So I don't know how. And he the next time we're going to see him is in Doomsday.
Yeah.
So my thing with Doomsday is that how are they going to
introduce him?
Not introduce him, because there's a lot of characters that are going to be mixed together that we haven't seen in a while, and 2 they've never interacted, or I don't know how it's going to work. because we've got returning characters: Thor, Ant-Man, we've got Black Panther,
Yeah.
we've got what do you call it, Namor. I don't know why Namor's in this movie,
Who's
but
this?
Black Panther 2, the antagonist.
Oh yeah.
So he's in the movie. He's coming back.
the guy that plays Gollum.
Gollum?
Oh no, Black Panther 2. Hold on.
Black Panther 2.
Well, that's
Wakanda Forever.
No, I've not watched number 2 actually.
You haven't watched Wakanda Forever?
No.
Fair. All
I
right.
watched number 1. I just didn't care about number 2.
Well, fair enough. So Wakanda Forever. And then who else is coming back? We got Ant-Man. We've got so all the Thunderbolts are coming back.
Okay.
All the Fantastic Four's coming back. And then we have I can't even remember the top of my head now. Robert Downey Jr. Obviously that's a given, but apparently they're gonna do a second announcement of the whole, like, there was this chair sequence where they announced each of the actors in a set order, and this took like 6 hours. And when I say that, when I hear the line "Marvel is dead," fine, yes, I can understand it because they've been on like a incline and decline ever since Endgame.
Yeah.
But if I'm seeing 150 plus million on Twitter every hour just to look at chairs, this is not even a trailer. This is just announcements. It is trending everywhere.
Devon, you gotta understand, right? There's people that are like me that watch a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's people that are like that. We call them Marvel heads.
Okay.
These guys will eat up anything you serve them.
Okay.
Right. That's why we say Marvel is dead, because generally speaking, like only the hardcore like fanboys are left now.
Right.
The majority are not, like, they're not there anymore.
Okay.
Like, you're not, like I said, when was the last time you saw a movie that Marvel put out that got either the same hype or the same amount of money that they made on either Endgame or Infinity War?
Well, because you can't. That's just an unfair comparison.
I know people
because
say
the
this.
difference between Infinity War and I'm gonna put Endgame.
Okay, forget Infinity War. What's it called? Civil War.
Okay, Civil War. We've got what do you call it? Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
We've got what else? Not Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts. I hate that people did not watch that movie enough. That was so good. What else? No Way Home. Shang-Chi got a lot of hype on that.
You say No Way Home, but like
No Way Home got.
quality wise though.
Yeah, but we're on about like you said
okay,
but you said hype and box office.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
No
okay.
Way Home. We have to
Yeah,
put
you're
on that.
You're right.
And then what else? I can't see, my mind's got fucking blank. It's ever since what? Let's just say Civil War.
I say Civil War because I know Civil War was very well received as far as I remember, anyways.
Not Brave New World. Brave New World wasn't as good. Guardians 3. Guardians 3 was well received.
Yeah. I see that.
Guardians 3 was well received.
Okay, that's fine.
They've had the main misses was the shows. In my opinion, the main misses was the shows. The only good shows that I actually enjoyed and liked, in my opinion, was, I think, okay, so I'll just start from like beginning. WandaVision was fine. Wasn't great, but it was fine.
I hate that.
And you don't like it.
I hate that show. Oh my god.
You don't like that? Okay.
The only people that like this are the Wanda fangirls. I say fangirls because I see more.
If we're talking about well received, that got well received, and I don't get it. If WandaVision did get well received, no, I'm not joking. People always put that as their top 3, like in Phase 4. I don't know where it reached off to. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. I think hopefully where the camera cut off was when what were we on about? Phase 4. Phase 4, and I think so the downhill's mainly because of the shows, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? After I like Shang-Chi was alright, but the ending could have been better. Eternals shit show because none of them are coming back.
Right. Okay.
I mean, if it was good enough, they would be back in Doomsday. It would literally make sense because at the end of Eternals, we see the big celestial coming out of the fucking earth, and they don't mention that 4 years 3 years later, and then we got Captain America 4, which they get adamantium from. But they don't tell us anything that's going on with the actual Eternal characters. I guess the only character that's somewhat important would be Jon Snow's character, Black Knight, because he is Black Knight, and before he touches his swords to gain the power, Mahershala, well, I can't say his name, Mahershala Ali, the one who's gonna play Blade.
Oh right, yeah.
The only time he actually plays Blade is well, yeah, I say he plays Blade. He's gonna be in the new show, Marvel Zombies, but the only time we actually hear of him is in the end credit scene of Eternals, just saying I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Right.
So I mean, I guess that's the only thing. But then we got Hawkeye, which I thought it was a fun show, but it wasn't as good. You didn't watch it.
I saw clips of it, but I've never cared enough about Hawkeye to watch a whole show about him. They just didn't do a good job of like ingratiating the character to me. Like I could watch a show about if like Steve Rogers was Captain America, I could watch a show about him because I like Steve, but I can't do it with Hawkeye. I don't care about the guy, honestly.
And then we got obviously Spider-Man No Way Home. That did very well. Then we have Moon Knight, which I really liked. I liked Moon Knight. A lot of people don't like it.
The only reason a lot of people watched it is because Oscar Isaac was involved.
Well, yeah, it is Oscar Isaac.
I like him, but I don't like him.
Isaac?
I don't like him as much as people make him out. I just don't know.
Plus, I think Moon Knight's a sick character.
I think he's a good actor.
The one thing I don't like, I like the show. I think, to be honest, I only watched the show the one time and that's it.
Yeah.
But I like it. The only thing I don't like is what do you call it? Is that when before the show got released, Kevin Feige said that it's going to be gritty, this and that,
right?
Blah, blah, blah. But then we don't actually see the fights. We don't see the proper fights. It always has this. I like the effect where it's like has this cutout effect,
right?
Because there's 3 personalities. There's Mark, there's Steven, and then there's Jake. Jake is the hidden one.
Yeah.
We don't notice him. We don't. Well, we see like we get like little references of what's this? How did you do that? Did you do this and that? But then the only time we actually see him is at the end.
Yeah.
And it's obviously very much implied that he is the one that caused the final battle and he defeated the antagonist. But we don't get to see that. I think it's a good choice in terms of mystery. But if you're going to say this is very gritty, this and that, show it to us. Don't say it.
Yeah, but I mean, I know Moon Knight at least can be gritty, but he's such a goofball character, kind of like a Deadpool.
Okay.
I almost think that making it too gritty, like obviously you can make it gritty in the same sense that Deadpool is gritty, like you know you see him do things, but what's it called? I don't think making him like when people say gritty, that comes with connotations. You gotta keep in mind the word gritty comes with connotations of like depressive, you know, super serious, which he's none of, because he's got the whole multiple personality thing. Again, Moon Knight is basically just Deadpool with certain superpowers that he just doesn't have. But yeah, like I don't know, I don't think it would fit him to be with that very like depressive tone.
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I think
nobody liked that.
This one was the biggest letdown in my opinion. Because we got No Way Home, then the post-credit scene was the teaser to Multiverse of Madness. Now, Multiverse of Madness got obviously a lot of hype because they're going to expand. We assumed it's going to expand on the multiverse. We're going to see a lot of different cameos. People assume that we're going to see Deadpool, different versions of Iron Man. It's the whole multiverse saga. So we thought this would be the first movie to really show it. No, that wasn't the case. They made Wanda into a villain, which I don't mind her being a villain, but I think you should do it right. But another thing, the reason this got so much hype was because Sam Raimi was coming back into the MCU, because the last time he actually did a Marvel project, from what I'm aware of, is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And obviously that's well and loved and received, and people thought, okay, since Sam Raimi's coming back, are we going to see Tobey Maguire? There was a lot of hype, this and that. But that's the reason it got so much hype. Sam Raimi's coming back. And it was such a disappointment. It just really was.
No, I agree with you. I mean, again, like I said, I've noticed this trend when it comes to Marvel stuff, which is part of the reason why I think I avoid them so much. DC does this as well because it's worked for Marvel in certain cases. He has, but now it's kind of become almost like a gimmick, and they just rely on it. The whole post credit scenes, this and that. It's just
no, but that's where they fumble it really badly after phase 3.
Yeah, because the thing is, right, you got to keep in mind, a movie has to stand on its own legs based on writing. This is coming from the storyteller's perspective here. It has to stand on its own legs based on writing. But what Marvel tends to do, and I've noticed this a lot, is it will basically keep its audience in with, oh, but maybe we'll tease this and that in the movie, or have a cameo in there. Like again, when you're talking about Spider-Man, what was the last one called again?
No Way Home.
No Way Home, yeah. You had the only reason why people love that movie so much is purely just because you get to see Tobey Maguire and
Andrew Garfield
in the same room as Tom Holland. That's literally the only reason. Because if you really watch the story, it's nothing special. You know what I'm saying? Like it had one good moment when they have that whole scene of Tom basically like not killing a villain, which makes sense, I guess, in Spider-Man's thing. But that was like the one scene that was actually good about it. I didn't think the movie itself was great.
I think that they've lost with Marvel ever since phase 3, is that each post-credit scene, the whole like they've changed. But when it comes to Marvel, they really did change in terms of, it depends on cinema, but I think in superhero stuff is the post-credit thing, because from phase 1 to 3 they did post-credit scenes, but that was introducing their next up-and-coming project or something that's interlinking to that. So like a returning character.
Yeah.
So if a movie, let's say that's in phase 2, they would have a post-credit scene that would have a character that we wouldn't think that would appear. Like let's just say Iron Man or Captain America, that would come into the picture, and like, oh, so it's interlinked. It's not fine. It's a separate movie, but you wouldn't think that they're going to be in like the same universe, but they are. But the problem was with phase 4, they just kept doing shit shows for post credit scenes.
Like I said, it became a thing of just keep pumping out more content, even if it's bad.
Yeah.
That's how you get things like what was her name? She-Hulk. Yeah. That's how you get things like that. Because when you stop caring about the quality of a product, especially from the perspective of like, these are audience members, right? They're gonna spend money on you. But again, like I said, you're gonna have the Marvel heads, and I call them Marvel heads because that's what they are. They'll come in at any show or movie. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be slop for it, guys, and most of it is. And they'll still eat it up. And then obviously the studio just knows like, oh yeah, we can do this. Don't have to put that much effort into it. And they'll still eat it up anyways. And that's why I don't like about it. That's why I'll keep away from a Marvel project until I see reviews. I will never watch it. The only movie I've done that I didn't do that with was Superman. Because you gassed me up, so I kind of put trust on you on that one. I put faith in you.
This was Superman. Come on, man.
I love Superman.
And it's James Gunn.
But you had Zack Snyder and he violated.
Yeah, but I knew there's... Okay, well, to be honest, I was still young, so I couldn't... I wasn't even...
I watched Man of Steel.
I wasn't even allowed to go to the theaters by myself to watch Man of Steel.
I watched Man of Steel, like, at home when I was young.
Oh, right.
But, like, even then, it still didn't feel, like, right to me. It had cool moments. But the thing about Zack Snyder as a filmmaker, his thing is more the cinematics of a thing. He doesn't care about the actual writing of it. It's a moment-to-moment thing for him. We do this cool moment so that we can go to do another cool moment.
And then have a whole Dragon Ball fight.
I mean, I don't mind. Like I said, it for him, it's the cinematics of something.
Yeah.
But it's not really the writing of something. That's why, for example, he did Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
It's the most incoherent mess you'll ever see.
And you have Snyder cultists literally just beg for a director's cut, and they got a director's cut of a 3-hour slow motion movie, because a lot of the movie is just slow
motion. Yeah.
I don't know what's his thing with slow motion, but he's good at cinematography.
Yeah, cinematography. Like I said, that's his thing. But it's not the writing aspect.
No.
On the writing, that's where his movies fail.
I'm gonna speed run with the Phase 4, and I think for first episode, should kai out that.
That's fine.
because this is still work in progress, as you can see.
There's more. Yeah, this is more of a little experiment.
This is a little experiment.
How it's gonna go.
Watch out in like a couple months' time. We're already used to it.
We'll iron out.
Yeah,
the
but then
details,
we'll see. Yeah, but then we'll see how bad we really did it. For this first episode.
I mean, listen, you live and you learn, innit? That's really what this is.
No.
I would have liked to go on to other things other than Marvel, but it's fine for that.
We'll do that for the next episode. We'll have that pre-planned. But then we got Miss Marvel. I watched the 2 episodes and I stopped at that.
I could not care. I didn't like the first
I didn't care for Miss Marvel. Don't really care for it. Then we have Thor: Love and Thunder. The first Marvel character at that time had what do you call it? Had its 4th movie.
Yeah.
And obviously people are pretty hyped for that because Captain America not gonna have a 4th movie.
Yeah.
Iron Man, he's dead. How can you do that? So Thor: Love and Thunder, same person that directed Thor: Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And it went to a shit show.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like it.
I've seen.
Have you seen it? You've seen it?
I've seen clips.
You haven't seen the movie. You won't like.
I didn't watch it because the thing about Thor is again he's one of those characters where I like the actor because I think he's funny as a character, but he's not someone that you can hold my attention to. Like they've not ingratiated the character to me, so I don't care.
All right. Then we had this like little short show. I didn't watch it. It was just like a little cartoon. I Am Groot. No, I didn't watch it. She-Hulk.
You already know how I feel about
the only thing that for me that really carried She-Hulk was Daredevil. That was really it.
Yeah.
Daredevil's the only one that really carried it for me. Obviously, because it's a returning, reprising role for Charlie Cox, and everyone was the last time we saw Charlie Cox as Daredevil was No Way Home, but before that it was his Daredevil show.
TV show, yeah.
And now that we got to see more in depth in his actual suit,
yeah.
People got hyped for it, and there was a bit of like a conspiracy. Is he gonna be a new version of Daredevil and not the same one as the Netflix show? Same actor, different version maybe, but then that got resolved like recently. Werewolf by Night, which I'm certain that's a Halloween special.
I've not heard that.
Okay, so I'm certain it's a 40 to 50 minute Halloween special. I have no idea what's about. I know that it's just filmed in black and white, but in terms of how does it connect, I don't know. I can't defend it, so I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah.
Then the last movie. Well, the one after this is the Guardians of the Galaxy special.
Right.
But I didn't watch that. But the last movie for Phase 4 was Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Which, out of all of Phase 4, that one is the best one.
I don't have much of an opinion.
In terms of movie.
Yeah.
Movie. Because if we're talking about movies in Phase 4, we got Black Widow, Shang-Chi, No Way Home, Doctor Strange... Thor: Love and... Wait, did I say Thor: Love and Thunder? Wait,
yeah, you did, yeah.
Wait, so Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, Black Panther's the best one.
Okay.
In terms of rewatchability and story-wise, I love Spider-Man, but I cannot rewatch it and then be like, okay... I
you don't get more value out of it.
It's the
well, if a movie has no rewatchability to it, then it just means that it's not good enough to.
It was a good event. It was a great event. Yeah, I loved it.
But it's not good enough to keep your attention a second time.
It's not even the intention. It's just like the pauses, moments. Like for example, when Andrew Garfield reveals himself to Ned and MJ, there's like this good 5-10 second pause where. Well, at that point, if you were there, the crowd was cheering on for him. They couldn't shut the fuck up, which is fair because I did that as well. But that was it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like pause moments, and it's just like a bit awkward. But Spider-Man No Way Home, I like Spider-Man No Way Home. It's just that in terms of the story-wise, it could have been a bit better. And the swinging wasn't my favorite. I didn't like Tom Holland swinging. Like the final swing. Final swing is so important, but they've met.
The fangirls and fanboys are gonna get after it.
Nah, well, I just don't like it.
I mean, like I said, Marvel has this thing, right, where it's just content for content's sake. So very few, like you'll get a guy like James Gunn or someone that really likes to write a good story, and then they'll get a movie going on that one. So maybe you'll get a good one like, through that. But if it's gonna be anything else, half the time it's just gonna be slop. Which is why, like I said, I'm not a Marvel person. You could probably see because I've barely watched any of these movies.
Yeah.
I've watched what I thought was gonna be good, and I watched that, or what personally piqued my interest.
Yeah.
But if you tell me like, oh yeah, Lewis, did you watch the new Marvel movies? Like, you don't know. I don't know what you're talking about because there's so much coming out at such a fast rate. I can't keep up with it. At some point, I just give up, basically.
Well, I think we should stop right there. I'm going to have to edit this and see how it works out. But if you've listened to this point, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And we will see you next week.